You know what, Heather B? Sometimes your passion is a part of your destiny. You can't help yourself. You don't know when you're born necessarily where you may end up, but you kind of know what you want to do. Some of us find our passion early in life. Oh, we could be 2 years old and know what the hell we want to do with our lives. But at 2, we don't know that we know what we want to do with our lives. We could be a young lad, 7, 8 years old. Find yourself at a concert of somebody that you find out that you really admire. You could be a young lad and be able to be featured in a video of one of the most iconic artists that the music business has ever seen. May he rest in peace. I'm talking about Prince. And then you pursue your passion as an entertainer. This is a lot of our stories, so I like to tell these stories. You know, you learn how to rap, you learn how to dance, you learn how to sing, and then you go on pursuit of putting this career and giving your art to the world to see. That's what this young lady has done for years, Heather B. She has done it for a long time, and people really starting to discover her talent, whether it was that 213 project she put out that I got a chance. And I didn't know if the 213 stood for the area code, or is that what it stood for?
Did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, okay, it stood for the area code, LA. You know, being from Cali, we like to talk in area codes, made in LA. You know, and now she has her new project. She's done a few projects, done a lot of features, and been hard at work, and got the latest project, Dopamine, out now. And I've been trying to get on the show for a long time because I like her style. I like her edge, and she's here with us today. Give it up for Mila J, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited, too. I've been wanting to come for a long time, so thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, I thought you was fronting on
Lit
me
up in here.
There, you know what I mean?
Never, Sway.
I was just like, where's Mila?
I mean, you threw me off because I wanted to see the dreads, but you know what I'm saying.
You know, Mila,
it's all good.
A lot of ladies say that to me.
Oh, God.
A lot of them.
Opening up Pandora's box.
Oh, man, Mila.
The
locks. I just told her why I let them go. Now she make me want to grow them back. It's the first year I ever missed my locks. Now, you got locks, too. What's going on?
Well, no,
there?
I don't. I have, they're braids. They're like cornrows, but they're just like down to my ankles.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But how long of, when do they stop and when do they start?
My hair's like probably to like my belly button.
Oh, your hair is long,
like,
girl.
Yeah, or a little above. I had a really bad dye job, and so my hair broke off a lot, so I'm just trying to keep it in protective styles. So I said, but I still got to be extra. So I'm like, okay, can you put them down to my ankles?
And you got it down to your ankles?
Exactly.
You know, from my experience with long hair down to your ankles, mine went to the back of my knees, Mila. There's a lot of extracurricular activity you could do when you got long hair.
Here we go.
To your ankles, you know.
Such as?
Bondage. But Mila, I'm not going to go that route with you. You know, it's your first time up here.
Yes.
You know, your journey has been, you're very resilient. And I say this because I know you had your stint with Motown, right? And now you're, what are you now?
I'm independent.
Independent now?
Yes.
Give a round of applause for independent.
Thank you.
Autonomy, girl.
Thank you.
And you've been pushing for a long time. You got a nice following too, right?
Yeah, I do. Everyone, you know, they stick with me. They hang in there. You know, like you said, I've had my ups and downs, and you know, being in the industry, some people's journey, everything just happens. And for me, you know, I have had a lot of setbacks. But you know, I come back and I do my thing, and a lot of people actually have followed me and stuck with me. So I do appreciate that. You know.
What would you consider a setback? Like something that's happened to you?
Well, I started off in groups, like 2 signed groups. Like getting dropped, you know what I'm saying? Like only putting out a single and then the group disbands, you know, just things of that nature. But mostly like with label, you know, getting signed and then not being signed.
Not being signed.
Yeah.
How do you, like you put out a lot of music and you work with a lot of folks from Mustard to Ty Dolla $ign to, and is that because it's just a location thing? Everybody's in LA?
Well, Ty actually knew since I was like 9 or 10.
Okay.
You know, we grew up kind of in the industry together. So yeah, he's like a childhood friend, so to speak. Mustard, that record, I mean, yeah, I ended up meeting him, because of the whole LA connection, but that record had just like came through the label at the time. But you know, everybody in LA, you always are running into each other because like everyone's there. So
it's like everybody's moving to LA right now.
Yeah.
What's the scene like? Diddy's moved out there, you know?
The scene, well, let me say this.
Okay.
LA, like everybody's really not in LA. They're like, they'll be like in the valley or like, you know, Calabasas and out that way, but like I'm from like LA, like
What part of LA?
by the Slauson swap meet. You know, by Fox Hills Mall. You know the Fox Hills Mall?
Damn.
Wait.
And so usually, I'm just saying that to say, because a lot of the times, like, LA gets a bad rap, like, but I'd be like, but that's because y'all not going to LA. Like, y'all going to the part to where no one's really from LA, and it's like more the Hollywood area. You know what I mean? And that's really not what LA is. Like, if you go hang out, like, in LA, like, you'll find, like, real people like y'all.
So
you know
where,
what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with a real attitude. Like, not attitude in a bad way. I'm saying, like, you know, because New York, y'all real. Like, y'all, you know, but I'm saying, like, LA, there's people like that, too. But just in LA, not the Valley.
The Valley.
You know what I mean? Like,
See, where we are, me and my partner, King Tech, we're in Tarzana on purpose.
oh, yeah, Tarzana. Well, I lived in Encino, like, once I was an adult, and I moved out on my own. I did live, like, that's kind of the Valley, but it's like Encino, but yeah. Yeah,
it's right next to Encino.
Okay.
You live on your own now?
Yes, I do. But now I actually move like an hour out. I move like away from the whole, like, when you say like the LA scene. Just, I don't know. I like to go there for when I need to and then remove myself from it, like not get caught up in the whole, you know, like lifestyle, so to speak. So I'm like an hour out now.
You're a beautiful young woman. How has that helped you, and how has that hindered you in this process?
Actually, I think it's only helps me.
Okay.
Right now, I mean, it keeps me focused, and I'm not really like a partier anyway, like, and go out and stuff. Like, I'll go to LA, like, to see my family and my friends, but then I also have friends, like, where I live now. So, I mean, for me, it helps, because it's, like, they're my main circle. You know what I mean? It's, like, a couple of us, and we just stay close and just be in our kind of own world, so.
Okay. Growing up in LA then, how did you view New York before you got here, you know, just to visit?
I loved New York growing up. Like, New York, like, if I didn't live in LA, I would want to live in New York. Like, I've always had an infatuation. My favorite movie growing up was Crush Groove. So, like, yeah. And that's when you still got to rent videos. And when I was little, I was, like, super little. And the lady at the, it wasn't Blockbuster. It was some old bootleg, like, rental place. But she was like, she can just keep the movie, because I will have my mom get it every week. And so, like, you know, like, I saw New York, like, through that movie and things like that, and I just always loved it. Like, the energy here is unmatched, like, literally. And it's, like, super inspiring.
It's super inspiring, right? Mila J is with us. Tracy G?
Yeah, so I love getting to know you outside of just being an artist. So I'm curious now, let's just say you have an entire day and there's no music involved, and I'm one of your girls and this is the first time coming to your hood. What are we doing? Okay, we gonna go to Simply Wholesome.
What is that?
It's like this, it's considered a health food spot, but like the food's really good. But like everybody, it's like, it's one of them places that just everybody goes. Like the smoothies are good. Their meat patties are bomb. Like we probably go to the nail shop. You know, we will definitely go to Slauson.
Okay, you gotta go to Swap.
Have you been to LA before?
Yeah,
but not like that. Have you been to like?
I haven't gone.
But Slauson's like it's like a staple now. Like you have to go there. Like it's a landmark.
Yeah.
So wait, so what's over there?
It's just everything. You get your, you know, your gold, your any, you know, your base. It's just anything. It's just, I don't know. You have to go there just to get the LA like experience.
Okay.
We will probably, what else? I don't know. I like hiking. Like I like outdoorsy stuff.
Same.
Shopping, and we would eat like literally all day. Like that's my favorite thing. My favorite thing. But I personally, like, I'm not really bougie, so like I like hole in the wall, like them spots where the food's like just like, ooh,
you can see the roach in the kitchen.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Right. You at least, but you do have to at least have a B. And I'm not gonna eat if it's a C, but I will eat if it's a B.
You'll eat in a location if it's a rated, because you got the A, B, C.
I would, because I learned that sometimes a B can just be like because you have older equipment, or you know, it doesn't necessarily mean it's because it's dirty.
Oh,
like,
wow, okay.
Yeah, she's right.
Open-minded.
Yeah.
Open-minded. Now you got a new crib though, right?
Yeah.
You like that sound, right?
I love that sound.
You like that? You know, because you got a music. I watched your video for No Fucks, Move.
Yes.
And New Crib. And these are all songs off her Dopamine project that you can find on iTunes exclusively, because she has an is it exclusive?
Well, no, it's now it's on digital, all digital.
All digital platforms.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
cool. And so we do this thing called Lyrical Breakdown. I don't know if you know about this, Mila J.
I don't.
But I find well, this is what we do. We go through the lyrics. We've been doing this way before there was a Genius or all of this stuff.
Okay,
You know, we go through your lyrics and just kind of try to understand where the inspiration came from.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do that. Mila J is here.
I don't get it.
What exactly don't you get?
Breaking down the lyrics you may not understand.
What the hell did you just say?
It's the Lyrical Breakdown
I can break it down like whatever you want.
on Sway in the Morning.
See, Heather, what you gotta understand about Mila is the way she sings and what she sings about and the way she speaks is one and the same. You know, so if she feels something, she's gonna say it how she feels it, right? Okay.
You right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through the first verse of New Crib, because you got a new crib, really, too. Feeling a mess. These days are never sober. Left you in the past, but is it ever really over? I think anybody who's been in a relationship can relate to that. Was that based on a real relationship when you wrote that?
It was. I mean, I didn't necessarily get a new crib because of a relationship.
Okay.
But it was definitely based on a past relationship. You know, just the whole like you move on, but you still like low key be reminiscing about it, and it's just like, you know, you trying to get over it, but everything is reminding you of that person, just what it is. Like,
Yeah. How did it end, that relationship?
Well, it didn't end bad. I mean,
Okay.
we grew apart. It wasn't necessarily one person's fault. It was just, I don't know, people change.
People change.
Yeah. But and sometimes not for, I don't know, you just don't, some people don't grow at the same pace.
There you go. There you go. That's it. You was blowing up. He wasn't.
No,
that's not it. Okay,
No, that's
okay,
not
my
it.
bad.
That's not it.
All right. Now I'm gonna need a new crib. Memories all over this shit. I can relate to that. I moved out of a place because I have so much legacy in that old place that I just needed a fresh start. Is that what you meant by that?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because you could go in the bathroom.
Need that clean slate. Like,
Yeah.
I remember you used to put your toothbrush right. You just.
And you looking at toothbrush, right? And you in the shower, and you like, I remember we did
gotta
this
change
in the
the
shower.
mattress.
You know what's crazy? You even have to like. It's weird. Like what I've noticed in relationships, like. Not that I've been in a lot, but because I'm like a long-term girl, like all my relationships have been really long-term, but I always change like whatever body wash I used to use. Like, you know, because you'll like smell it and be like, I remember that when I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
I just realized that though this year, like, dang, I always change. And I get mad because I really like a scent and I'm like, ugh, now I have to get a new one. Like,
because it's going to smell like him.
well, not, but no,
The memory?
yeah,
What,
the memory
will
of,
come
yeah,
back?
because it's the body wash that I use, but I just feel like I have to change it. Like,
Right. I'm
no.
the same way with perfume.
Okay. All right. Sin is all over my pillow, to your point. Swear I got it bad. And this is where she's crooning on you right here, Heather B. Oh, no. Doomed for show. Was that like the R. Kelly? Oh, no.
Yeah.
What R. Kelly song was that? What was it?
Half on a baby.
Half on
a
it
baby.
is,
Half on.
yes.
Oh, no. Doomed for a show. You were my nigga.
You were my nigga.
You were my nigga. Damn. I don't understand how a person like you. Are you single now?
I am single.
Nice.
Ow! I don't get the L.
Today is DB's birthday, Mila J.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're Eric Taurus.
Taurus.
Yeah.
We're complete opposites.
Sometimes you know what they say about opposites.
Right.
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Damn.
Are you a Scorpio too?
Yeah,
When?
And 3.
the 13th.
Hey, I'm the 18th.
And Wonder.
17th.
Oh, and
And
my
Wonder's
niece is the
the
19th.
DJ Wonder's a Scorpio?
Yeah.
He can't hear.
You're Scorpio too, Wonder, right? Yeah.
Oh, so it's like Scorpios are like.
Levitation.
I'm going to go to verse 2 here, guys.
Oh.
We had to see how they were opposites, way.
Well, how
That, it was just, I don't know.
Well,
Scorpios and Taurus.
And Taurus, yeah,
it's-
we're just.
it's like,
Yeah.
But isn't
That's not
that's what you
true.
want, though? Right?
Well, it says it's either really good or really bad.
that's what I'm, and when
Yeah.
it's bad, it's bad. When it's good, it's good. So it's like extreme opposites. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
extreme.
not really like an even playing field, you know? So
Y'all sound like y'all both scared of the good, though. Like, isn't the good worth the chance?
All my best friends Taurus.
Right? Like, if you got the opportunity to find the good, wouldn't you go to the good, even though it might end up bad?
I don't really play into like the horoscope matching thing. You know, I don't take it too serious with that. You know what I mean? I know.
See, and I take it very serious.
See, they're opposite. See? Damn, they're very opposite. All right, shit. We'll work on that later.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll come back to that.
Okay, let's play New Crib. All right, and then we're going to come back with Mila J. You want to talk with her? 888-742-3345.
Call me now.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45. This is New Crib. Dopamine is the name of the project. Mila J.
Yes.
Yes. You know what I also like about you is you put a lot of energy into your stage presence or your camera presence or your presentation. Like, you can dance.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And did you rap too?
Yeah. I mean, okay, look, so when I was in groups, like, I was always, like, the rapper because I loved, like, growing up, like, I loved Left Eye, like, Snoop. Like, The Chronic was, like, the first album I ever bought. Like, I thought, The Brat, like, I thought, you know what I'm saying? Went through that phase or whatever. But, so, like, I was the rapper in the group, but then I ended up singing. So, I'll still rap, like, here and there, but I'm not no, like,
You're not a spitter or nothing.
Put on a beat and we about, no.
You don't do that?
But in the car, though, I be getting off.
Okay. Okay, so let's pretend like you in the car and see what happens. You know, DJ, Wonder, throw a beat on. Wonder, throw a beat on. See what happens.
Don't do that!
You ain't got a verse for us? Come on, Mila.
I don't. I'm going to do Snoop.
Okay, do Snoop. Okay. You ain't written no verses in a while?
No.
I know you got
and that's what's funny. Like, on Dopamine, I actually didn't do no raps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right, really,
I didn't.
really.
I didn't.
Damn, I almost had her, too. Shit. All right. Oh, we got Ryan on the line from Indiana. Good morning, Ryan. How you doing?
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
What up?
Good morning. I'm good. How y'all feeling?
Doing great, man. Mila J is here.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi. How you doing, Mila J?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Good. I'm excellent. Yo, I just wanted to call in and let you know I'm a new fan. I've recently started checking you out. I'm loving your swag, your demeanor, your style, your stage presence. You're very talented. You're a very talented woman. You're one of the new up and coming artists. You got your own path. You can't really compare you to nobody because you don't sound like nobody, and that's a good thing.
Thank you
Stay
so
on the
much.
path, keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, you got a new fan.
Thank
DB, hit her with some of that nerdism I was telling you about earlier, bro.
Hey, DB. DB, he said hit Mila with some of that nerd, and maybe that'll,
Okay, well.
What's that? Is that a code for something?
No, it's just because I am a nerd. Like,
oh,
literally,
okay.
You know, and you mentioned Crush Groove is one of your favorite movies that represented New York.
Yes.
What would you say would be the fair representation of the West Coast in the movie?
Oh.
I would say Menace, Boys in the Hood,
Well, Boys
South
in the Hood is a
Central.
classic, but I feel like Boys in the Hood is like back, and it ain't really like that no more. Like, but I mean, for that time, low key, Baby Boy.
Baby Boy.
Baby boy.
Fuck your fort,
You
nigga.
know, yeah, like for real, like that's
Yeah, Baby Boy. So
Rough movie.
They need to do a part 2. I want to be in it.
yeah, I can see you. Mila got an edge to her, right? Did you never got caught up in the gang life or nothing like that?
No, I don't bang.
You don't bang?
No.
Did you almost bang? Did they try to
No,
pull you
I
in?
didn't. I was on home study in like the 7th grade, and I was like, I was dancing. Me and my older sister, like when we were like kid dancers.
Okay.
And we were like we traveled a lot, so we really were just like kind of working as kids.
That's good. What's
You know
the
what I'm
worst
saying?
trouble you gotten into?
The worst trouble, honestly,
Yes, please.
well, it was on the road. I was a kid. It was like 15. We were touring at the time, actually dancing, and we stole a whole bunch of stuff from Toys R Us. And we got banned from Toys R Us, like literally. But we thought we was being real slick, like me and the other 2 group members at the time. Well, one was my sister. And the thing is, like, she never stole. And so she saw all the stuff we got, and she's like, I want a walkie-talkie. We're like, well, you got to go get it yourself. So we thinking we on our way out. But see, we was smart. Like, we was still, I'm not encouraging theft. This is
No, not at all. That's not what this
I was
is.
young and dumb.
This is
I'm
the
just telling
consequence of
story.
theft. Yeah.
Right. But we still bought like $200 worth of stuff, but we stole like the equal amount, but we thought that was going to throw them off. Like, okay, we buying all these super soakers. Like, they not. Man came and was like, ma'am, my older sister who never does it, we saw her put something in her pocket. So anyway, long story short, they take us to the back. It ended up, we ended up having, she basically got us caught. But like, that was probably the worst. Like, I wasn't really a bad kid like that.
Damn, Jhene.
No, it was my older sister, Miyoko.
Miyoko.
Yeah.
I like y'all names. So your mom was Japanese. Who's Japanese?
So my mom is half Japanese.
Half Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're a quarter.
Okay. And your father's
he's Native American Black. Yeah.
Native American Black.
Yeah.
Okay. Were they strict on you guys?
No. They were very open, but they weren't too strict. I think that was a good thing, though. I think because we were exposed to kind of a lot, we weren't really trying to wild out. You know what I'm saying? And our house was always a house where everyone came. So I think my parents felt comfortable knowing, like, we weren't really out, in the streets. We were, like, at home kicking it with our friends. And my mom is cool. My dad is cool. So it's just, like, they were able to keep an eye on us, like, in the house. But, you know what I mean? I don't know. It worked out.
How do they feel? Because your music could get real explicit at times. Songs like "Fuck Boy."
Yeah.
And But how do they respond to that?
Fine. My dad, you gotta meet my dad. He's a character. But like I said, they're very open. They were never like, oh my gosh, watch your mouth. Well, even though it's weird, like I know they'll hear that music or even like see certain pictures, but at the end of the day, like, I still won't even cuss, like, really in front of my parents.
Yeah,
like, when I'm speaking with them, I'm not, like, disrespectful. Like, oh, just because I'm grown, I'm about to cuss. Like, I still feel weird. Like, I don't want to, even when I see people, like, curse in front of their parents, I'm like, you speak like that in front of your parents? Like, of course, with my friends, I'm got a potty mouth. But I don't know. I think they know it's art. So it's an expression.
It's an expression. Okay.
Plus, my mama can't talk because we learned how to cuss from her. We used to get cussed out.
Okay. How they say the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree.
Exactly.
Your music, you can hear the evolution, especially lyrically, is more introspective. I feel like I know more about you with your latest projects than I do your first projects. When did you? Is it a metamorphosis for you, a transformation to decide I'm going to be so honest in my music that I'm not going to hide anything? Like, what point did you come to that?
Well, you're right. I mean, when I first started, like, I would write here and there, but not, like, a lot. And once again, it was transitioning from, like, a group to a solo artist and not really knowing, like, okay, like, figuring yourself out, so to speak. And I would say back then, too, a lot of my projects, like, songs were being kind of sent in, and they would be dope, and I'll record them. But I feel like now, like, with this project, I was able to just hone in, like, me and one producer did the entire Dopamine project. He's actually featured on one of the songs too because he sings as well. Shout out to Irish. But so we were able just to like kind of lock ourselves away and just kind of like write and create. And so I was just way more involved. You know what I mean? And I think that's probably what you hear.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't just kind of like, oh, go record this demo. You know what I mean? It was like really sorting out thoughts, feelings, and putting things together, hearing a sound, or him saying, oh, I got this beat. And you know what I'm saying? Us just really like collabing for the entire project. So.
Tracy?
Do you and your sister assist each other when it comes to music, as far as like throwing ideas at each other, or hey, listen to this, let me know what you think?
Not really. We don't. Like, we really don't discuss music like that. Like, in our house, like, period. It's just more like when it's family time, it's family time. I mean, we'll hear like some of each other's songs before, they come out. Yeah, but we don't really like, oh, like, what do you think? Or, we kind of just do our own thing, Yeah.
Is that to like make sure there isn't any subconscious like competition type of thing?
No, I don't think that's why. I think, I think just personally, as for any artist, like, I mean, of course you care about people's opinions, but too, you don't really want that to be like the reason why you know what I mean? It's just like, no, this is my music. Like, I'm not asking you for, I don't know.
That makes sense. Keep your lane separate and make sure you're doing your own. That's how you want to express might be different from what people want to hear you express as.
Right.
I get that all the time, Mila. Up here, man. I be wanting to say stuff and people don't. I don't get that all the time. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to open up some more phone lines. Actually, Vic from Dayton is on the line. Dayton, Ohio, Vic?
Vic!
Dayton, Ohio.
What's up,
Dayton,
man?
Ohio, 937. What's up? Peace to the family. Heather B, much love, Sway.
What's poppin'?
So, Mila J.
What's
Mila
up?
J, I am definitely a fan. I dig your vibe, your music, for sure. So there's a couple things I want to touch on. First is I would like to hear like a mixtape, a theme mixtape series, maybe like, because I'm a smokehead. I like to smoke it out. So I like your kicking back joint. Like, I'm playing that when I smoke out, like, so a mixtape, an EP, 6 joints with nice smoke out records, and then maybe another theme that's kind of like a love theme EP or something like that.
Okay, so you want
But
two
the most
themes and what
important
else?
thing, straight up though. The most important thing though, I would love to see you collab with Larry June or K-Camp. You don't know Larry June?
Oh, I do know K-Camp. No, you got to put me on. What's up? I'm going to go look him up. It's a rapper.
Larry June? Oh, my God. Larry June from San Fran. If I remember correctly, he messed with Slaydro. So I would love to hear you like on a smooth Slaydro track. And then Larry June, he got, man, you got to go listen to Still Mackin'. Sway, DJ Wonder, can you cue up Still Mackin', please?
Hey, I'm going to really go look him up.
We're going to look it up for
Larry
you, Vic.
June.
Hey, Vic, and then make sure you get the new project, too. You got Dopamine?
Yeah, not yet. I'm a Tidal subscriber, and I haven't got to it. But right when I pull back up to my house on this Wi-Fi, I'm going to download it ASAP.
Yeah, you got to get
okay, why don't you go ahead and download that SiriusXM app? Oh, you got the SiriusXM app.
Oh, boy, you know I got
Come on, man.
Hey, man, Vic, I do this, bro. This is Dayton, Ohio you talking to, man.
I know.
Hey, shout out Ohio, too. I got family out there. Actually, my whole, my father's side is all from Cincinnati, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ohio players.
Yeah, I'm from Oakland, so.
I got family in the Bay, too.
Good. That's good to know. So you must be a Warriors fan. Vic, you're a citizen, man.
Hey, Sway in the morning. I just looked up Larry June. He was born in San Fran, but raised in he's a rapper from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
So I looked him up.
Tracy, what we got right there for?
I think it's something called a mystery sack.
You know, first time visitors always got to do the mystery sack.
Mystery sack. I'm scared.
You should be.
It's
Your
fun.
hands into Sway's sack.
That sounds gross.
It's Sway's mystery
It went from a mystery sack to Sway sack.
Shade 45.
That happens for me, Mila.
I don't know where this is going.
All right.
All right, Mila. Real simple. You have to stick your hand in the sack, pull out a question, read it out loud, and you have to answer honestly. You're going to do it 3 times.
3?
Yeah,
Three,
girl.
girl. It's a magic number.
How many passes I get?
None.
Nobody passed.
Did anybody ever get a pass?
No.
Okay.
What's the first one?
What's the dumbest decision you've made under the influence of alcohol? Honestly, I don't get dumb drunk like that. The only time I really did was when I turned 21.
Yeah.
And I was in public looking a mess, but I didn't make like no dumb decision.
Okay.
I was like throwing up and like trying to bowl myself down the bowling alley lane. Literally, they were like, you gotta sit. I thought my mom got me a vintage bottle of Dom Perignon, so I'm like, and it was like real good, right? It just tastes like some apple cider. So I'm like, I could do this whole bottle. It's nothing. It hit me, and I was like looking real crazy, but. I honestly haven't made a.
So you only
I made bad decisions, but not from being under the influence of alcohol.
So trying to bowl yourself down the lane ain't a dumb decision. Okay.
Yeah, difference, right?
I was
vintage.
I was trying to get that straight.
Okay.
All right, number two.
Okay.
Number 2.
It's only 3 in here. Oh, okay.
No.
That's it's only 3.
You gotta dig deep.
Oh man, she pulled out. What that say?
When it comes to women, what are the keys to sending a good nude? Okay. Well,
yeah. DB, listen. When you say this, can you look at him while you're saying it? Go ahead.
Oh wait, what are the keys for like if I'm sending a nude or if
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure I read it right. Well, lighting, of course.
Lighting.
You know,
Shadows.
yeah, shadows.
That's what he said.
You know, sometimes shadows can make things look.
Oh yeah, that it can make it look bad. You usually want to cut your face out.
Okay.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're gonna send one too, you just gotta know that if it happens to get out, it's a bomb picture. Like at the end of the day.
That's not gonna hurt you in this day.
And your angle. You know, you women, you all have good angles. Good, you know.
Yeah. To angle. So lighting.
Yeah.
Cut your head off.
Exactly.
And see, but lighting helps too because it's like it can make it look more artistic versus just raunchy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a blue light, you know, it's just like, okay, this is art. This is not. Yeah. Okay,
cool. You just made it okay to send nudes for everybody. I like that. All right. Last question.
Nudity isn't bad.
Not at all. We were born nude.
I don't know why in America we just make nudity such a
tripped off that, man. When I travel, everybody's naked.
What? If Nicki Minaj's ass could talk, what would it say?
No. Take that out.
What the
fuck? Okay. Yeah.
Asses can't talk.
Nicki ass.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Did I write that one?
Okay, what's the
God.
What's that one?
I hate competitive questions.
What did it say?
Who are 3 singers today you could beat in a voice battle? I'm taking another one. Okay? I am not.
I ain't writing none of that.
Yo.
Oh my God.
What this one say? Come on.
If Caitlyn Jenner's long lost penis could talk, what would it say? How do you know it's long lost? We don't have confirmation on that.
No, it's gone. That shit is dead.
She confirmed it in her memoir.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know what it would say. Who wrote these? You want to know what body parts would...
Who wrote these? Who wrote? Raise your hands.
Okay, I'll get to the other one. And then
Okay.
I didn't write
the back.
Somebody said, ouch. It might say, ouch.
If you were forced to be with a man who was stuck with either a micro penis or size 34D, is this supposed to say boobs or moobs? It says moobs. Oh, man boobs. What would you choose?
A tiny dick or big man boobs?
Man boobs, because we going to get those removed.
There it is. All right, you got that.
We can't do that micro.
Yo.
That's the Scorpio coming out.
You can't get the micro, huh? You're like,
no.
No micros
we can
here.
do a compression of a sports bar or something for that.
Yeah,
but
you just strap your titties down, mister. But you can't do nothing about no little dick. Pray over that shit. Put holy water on it.
And I'm not saying it's all about that, but it do be about that. It's a part of it.
Yeah.
You say what, Heather? Pray over it? Come on.
Splash holy
Even though you
water
still got to know what to do with it. Just because you got the package don't mean that you know what to do.
Say that loud.
So, yeah, it's a...
But at least it can wake you up in the middle of the night. A little one can't do nothing but make you mad as hell.
Scratch your back.
It can't even scratch. It can't do nothing
But they'll
just
probably
sit
really
there.
be great in other areas is maybe...
I don't even want to.
You sound like you know a little bit about this.
Well, no, I really don't.
Okay. Okay.
It probably wouldn't... Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking to date if somebody nice came up to you?
Yeah, I'm open. I'm not, against it. I'm not like, oh, I'm on my, single. Yeah. Like, I'm just a person I'm content. Like, I'm single and I'm happy. But of course, like at the end of the day, you want to be in a relationship. Like, I'm a relationship person, and that's the problem with me. I think that's the reason why I'm single is because I'm not really looking for just like a fun time or just like, oh, we talking. Like, what is that? Like, no, I'm grown. Like, if I'm interested in you, it's because I see you as a potential like a lifelong mate.
Oh,
you know?
shit, you just ran away everybody.
No, I'm saying because like what? Like
yo, DB put his headphones down.
I ain't got time for that.
Like who wants to just like I don't know play? Like I don't.
You know you got this show tomorrow, man. You want to invite Mila?
Mila, if you're not busy tomorrow at 7:30.
Yeah, then we're gonna come. If I'm not, am I? I'm not, right? We can go.
Yeah.
It was a yes.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay, see Mila J gonna come check
Sway's
you out.
buying drinks too.
I'm buying drinks. I got you. Well, we won't get that done. What was it your mama gave you when you bowled yourself down there?
The vintage Dawn.
We won't get that. We won't get that.
Let's keep it cute. Some beer or something.
Are you have any shows coming up or where people can see you?
Well, not in America. No. I'm actually going to Australia in a couple weeks. I'm doing something in Australia. No, I'm not something. I said that because I'm excited. I've never been. So yeah, that's cool.
Nice. That's dope.
And then actually, we're working out some dates now to do for the new music for Dopamine and doing some American. Some U.S. stops for sure.
Let us know when that happens, okay?
I definitely will.
I'm glad we had this moment.
Yeah,
I know.
Yes.
And my Scorpio family.
Yes,
hello.
indeed. Mila J, man, get the Dopamine Project. It's everywhere.
Yes, it is.
And check this young lady out, man. She got a lot of talent, so I wish you the best, okay?
Thank you so much. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter.
Go ahead, give it out.
It's Mila J, MILAJ. And Snapchat. Do y'all Snapchat?
Yeah, we do it all.
Instagram story.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm trying to cross over because I do have more people there, but yeah, Snapchat is Mila U Long Time. MILA, the letter U, long time.
Long time. Mila U, long time.
That's
all right.
Cute.
Okay. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to play this song called Move, and then after that, we got Marsha Ambrosius who's going to join us. Sway in the morning, Shade 45.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45. Kilo.